My name is Random Tuesday, and in this video I'm going to show you how I make my more androgynous or male or angular cosplay makeup looks like I'm using for my Soul Eater cosplay. This look is obviously a little bit more subtle. I like it for more anime looks or something where you're not necessarily trying to make a full crossplay look. If you're interested in more resources and tutorials, including patterns for things like my Soul Eater cosplay, head over to my website, randomtuesday.com, or of course you can watch me live on twitch.tv/randomtuesday. With that, let's get started. To start this makeup look, you're going to want to apply your normal primer, foundation, all of that good stuff that you normally put as your base layer for your makeup. And if you're like me and really bad at putting contacts in, my pro tip is always put your contacts in before you do your makeup, Lauren. With my base layer finish, I'm ready to start the contouring. And for contouring, really, in this case, I'm trying to emphasize and sort of create more square shapes and less round shapes. And that's kind of your overall goal for making a more quote unquote masculine style look than a more feminine style look. I'm using a powder contour palette. This is just from e.l.f. because it's really cheap. Liquid contouring, stick contouring, all of them kind of functionally work in the same way. Essentially, I'm going to start by taking some of my darker shade and I'm going to start applying shading in places, really kind of squaring off my cheeks first. And don't worry if it starts out just like lines, because we're going to blend. We're going to blend later. Next, I'm going to kind of emphasize this underbrow area and inside of the nose. Going to also deepen this kind of forehead area, basically adding contrast to the brow bone. And this under the lip chin area. And the jawline. After applying the shadow, or the darker contouring, we want to apply our lighter contouring. And that kind of gives the opposite effect. These are the highlights. So we're going to go above where we put it before. Actually, all the way up into this cheek, but I like all the way up here. And then blend it in a little bit. Underneath. Really just trying to smooth out that line. On the chin. On the brow bone. Down the nose. And just kind of blend up on top of the forehead. Once you have your base shapes laid out with your contouring, we're going to add a little bit of really neutrally shaded eyeshadow. So sticking again with our browns. I'm going to use a pretty neutral color on the lid. And blend that into a darker brown on the crease. We want to give the effect of our eyes being a little bit closer together and a little bit more sunken. Grumpy face. Next, we're going to do our eyebrows. And for our eyebrows, in this instance, Soul has a white wig, but white eyebrows are kind of annoying and often don't read super well. So I'm going to make them black to really contrast with that white wig. But more importantly for this style of look, we really want our eyebrows to be flatter. Like instead of emphasizing our arch like you might do for a more feminine look, we're gonna kind of like meh. I'm gonna do these the same way that I do a lot of my eyebrows, which is black liner first, or whatever color liner you're doing, and keep them pretty tight in and square. And we're gonna make them like a little bit thicker. And I'm going to go in with a dark shadow. I'm not applying any eyeliner to this look. That's kind of optional. If you weren't going for more of like an anime style eye, you may want to play around with that. I am going to put just a little bit of mascara. Not a lot to make it like super big, but enough just to like darken my eyelashes, because some of it, they kind of disappear in the process of putting my makeup on. But keep it pretty neutral, like just a little bit. For my lips, I kind of want to thin them out, make them disappear a little bit. So I'm going to first kind of fade the edges by using a little bit of liquid concealer. Beautiful. And then we want to blend it. And go over it with powder. But so it's not just like I've lost all color. I'm going to take a kind of a dark shade of lipstick and lightly apply it just on the inside. Like something a little bit browner is good. And then just spread it out. Something kind of close to your natural lip color is great. And with that, your male or square or androgynous makeup look is complete. Thank you so much for watching this makeup tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. As always, head over to my website, randomtuesday.com, where you can find full images of things like my Soul Eater cosplay, as well as patterns, tutorials, and other resources. Don't forget, you can check me out live on twitch.tv/randomtuesday, and of course, you can follow me on all of the lovely social medias. And don't forget to give this particular video a like, a thumbs up, and then subscribe to the channel, you know, all the YouTubey goodness. And as always, thank you to each and every one of my patrons over on Patreon who made this cosplay and this video a reality. If you're able to do so, any monthly amount is truly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching.